I'll make this topic very easy. Click the subscribe button below and watch this lecture until the end. Mole concept. I will explain mole in detail. Take the following analogy. 1 dozen of eggs contain 12 eggs. In 1 dozen of exercise books, you have 12 exercise books. In 1 dozen of apples, you have 12 apples. In 1 gross of pencil, there are 144 pencils. In 1 gross of nails, you have 144 nails. Similarly, in 1 mole of particles, there are 6.02 times 10 to the power of 23 particles. Just in 1 dozen of eggs, we have 12 eggs. In 1 mole of particles, we have 6.02 times 10 to the power of 23. 1 dozen is equal to 12. 1 mole is equal to 6.02 times 10 to the power of 23. 1 mole of anything contains 6.02 times 10 to the power of 23 anything. It doesn't matter any types of substance. For example, 1 mole of electrons contains 6.02 times 10 to the power of 23 electrons. 1 mole of carbon atoms contain 6.02 times 10 to the power of 23 carbon atoms. In 1 mole of hydroxide ions, there are 6.02 times 10 to the power of 23 hydroxides. In 1 mole of hydrogen chloride, there are 6.02 times 10 to the power of 23 hydrogen chloride. In 1 mole of sodium hydroxides, there are 6.02 times 10 to the power of 23 sodium hydroxide. 1 mole stands 6.02 times 10 to the power of 23. Now, relative atomic mass and molar mass. I will explain the difference between these two. Let me give you a different example about relative atomic mass. The mass of single hydrogen is relative atomic mass, which is equal to 1 atomic mass unit. The mass of 1 carbon atom is relative atomic mass, which is equal to 12 atomic mass unit. The mass of a single nitrogen atom is relative atomic mass, which is equal to 14 atomic mass unit. The mass of 1 calcium atom is relative atomic mass, which is 40 atomic mass unit. What's atomic mass unit? Atomic mass unit is the unit that is used to measure the masses of atom and subatomic particles. We cannot touch relative atomic mass. We cannot see relative atomic mass because atom is extremely very small. 1 mole of hydrogen atoms contain 6.02 times 10 to the power of 23 hydrogen atoms, which is equal to 1 gram. Look carefully. The mass of 0.02 times 10 to the power of 23 hydrogen atoms is equal to 1 gram. But the mass of a single hydrogen atom is equal to 1 atomic mass unit. Look the difference between the two carefully. The mass of 0.02 times 10 to the power of 23 hydrogen atom is 1 gram, but the mass of 1 hydrogen atom is 1 atomic mass unit. 1 mole carbon atoms contain 6.02 times 10 to the power of 23 carbon atom. Again, the mass of 6.002 times 10 to the power of 23 carbon atoms is equal to 12 gram. Don't forget, the mass of a single carbon atom is equal to 12 atomic mass unit. But the mass of 0.02 times 10 to the power of 23 carbon atom is equal to 12 gram. The third example, 1 mole of nitrogen atoms contain 6.02 times 10 to the power of 23 nitrogen atom. Look, the mass of 6.02 times 10 to the power of 23 nitrogen atom is equal to 14 gram, but the mass of a single nitrogen atom is equal to 14 atomic mass unit. The last example, the 1 mole of calcium, calcium atoms contain 6.02 times 10 to the power of 23 calcium atoms. Look, the mass of 6.02 times 10 to the power of 23 calcium atoms is equal to 40 gram, but the mass of only one calcium atom is equal to 40 atomic mass unit. Now we can see molar mass, we can touch molar mass. The unit of molar mass is gram, but the unit of relative atomic mass is atomic mass unit. Now, mass of 1 mole of a substance A is equal to molar mass of substance A, which is equal to 6.02 times 10 to the power 23, substance A. Let me give you a different example. 1 mole of water molecule. The mass of 1 mole of water molecule is equal to 12 gram, which is equal to 6.02 times 10 to the power 23 water molecule. But don't forget, the mass of single water molecule is equal to 18 atomic mass unit. The mass of 1 mole of carbon dioxide is equal to 44 gram, which is equal to 6.02 times 10 to the power 23 carbon dioxide. Calcium oxide. The mass of a single carbon dioxide is equal to 44 atomic mass unit, but the mass of 6.02 times 10 to the power 23 carbon dioxide is equal to 44 gram. Now, molar mass used for covalent bond, for molar mass used for any compound. The unit here is atomic mass unit. Molar mass used for both ionic and covalent compound, but the unit here is gram. Thank you.